Captain Three Counts starts now.
Ooh, what up, though? Coming at you on a Thursday. It is almost time to rumble, and the Gen X Takeover is getting ready to make its way into the Motor City. So we've got a debut episode for you tonight, and one that I think is going to bring one hell of a show. We've got the debut of our guy, the Professor, Nick Harrison, my man. I appreciate the time.
Hey, man, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. What's up, J Bone? What's up,
What's
Kyle?
happening, man? He brought the belt with him, too? That's what I'm talking about.
Man. Look, whenever I come on the pod like this, I got to make sure I bring some of the hardware. So, you know,
I got one behind me, so I
see
it, bro.
You're shining like a diamond, baby.
This is the season to have these belts around. I love it.
It is. We're getting close to WrestleMania season, boys. So we got to pop them collars and flaunt them dollars.
See, you know, we are already off to a start. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, the share button, all the buttons, whether you're watching on the Knockouts and Three Counts platforms, Body Slam, or over there on Millions with our friends Bruce Buffer and them. But with that being said, man, you're right. We are in the Royal Rumble season. We are getting into the road to WrestleMania. And as we were talking about before, we hit that go live button. I mean, this has been one of the most, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like Royal Rumble season to me, bro. But in the same hand, like you said, J-Bone, maybe that could lead us into what could be a very good Royal Rumble. I don't know. How y'all feeling about it?
I think they just got started late. I think that's all it was. They just got started late with the promos and everything from building the damn arena. I don't know if you've been keeping up on that, but
that's wild that they built an arena for this.
They built
that shows you how much that
they built
Saudi
a whole
money
stadium in like, was it 24 days or something like that? And this thing's supposed to seat 80,000. I don't even know the number, but it looks amazing. I mean, they around the clock for 24 days, just
insane,
man. But when you got it like that, you got it like that. But.
Well, we know they got it like that over there. Nick, what you thinking, my man?
Man, it's crazy. Like, it just seems so rushed this year. But again, like you said, J-Bone, they started late, and you're trying to get, like, the roster is just so deep with talent. So it's hard to kind of determine or decipher who's actually going to be in the Rumble, who's hot, who needs a spot, who needs to be in there just to get thrown over and have that comedy spot that's in every Rumble. So it's going to be interesting to see how they put all of this together and on Saturday.
That's something that we all that I feel like I'm diving deeper in now, especially since the Unreal documentary came out. You kind of wonder how chaotic this whole thing is to put together, especially like producing one Royal Rumble match. That's got to be like such chaos in the back, dude. In the gorilla position, just filing them out, trying to keep times. Got to be a lot of work, man.
Okay, you led right into it, Nick. I got to ask you, man, because me and Mega Ran were talking about this morning, bro. I was at the
Mega Ran. What's up, Mega?
Yes, sir.
Grammy
what
nominated Mega Ran? Get it right,
dude. The Grammy nominated Mega Ran. My boy,
I seen him on the red carpet. Was it today? He was on the red carpet.
Yes, dude. He said tomorrow on the. I just saw him talk about this on his social media. Shout out to Mega Ran and Ant as he joins the show. We've got. He said he's going to be on. I think he said it was the pre-show. They're doing the award for best children's album. That's where he's going to.
Good.
Hell yeah, I'm all about that. Shout out to Mega Ran.
He deserves it, dude. The guy works his butt off.
Man.
Absolutely, but. We were talking about this morning, bro. I watched all the new episodes of Unreal now. While I always grew up a guy who loves the documentaries and things. Always have. I always loved knowing like the backstory to things and all that kind of stuff. But man, after watching some of the new episodes, I was like, yo, there's some shit that we just don't need to be like putting out there. Like everybody knows what pro wrestling is, man. But like there were a few things that jumped out to me. I'm like, do we really got to show this shit? Like
I agree.
When they went to go do the dive, when Io's jumping off the crates, when they had the match and she jumps off on Rhea and they're showing how they like padded the floor and shit. I'm like, yo, can we not? I don't know. I don't feel like we need all that stuff. What say you, bro?
Well, it's like we know the business. Unreal is not really for, if you're somebody who watches wrestling for a storyline and you suspend disbelief and all this stuff. Unreal is not for you. Unreal is for the people who already like read the dirt sheets back in the day and are reading them now and are interested in how the behind the scenes workings go. Anytime we go to like a SmackDown taping or a Raw taping, my wife is watching what's going on behind the scenes more than she's actually watching what's going on in the ring because she's interested in the business side of it. She's interested in what's going, how they put all of it together. So that's who Unreal is for. And they're actually doing a little different in season 2 where they're not giving up the entire ghost. Like season 1, they told you everything. And season 2, it seems like they're leaving some stuff to not be talked about, but still giving you like a behind the scenes reality kind of factor with all of it. So I think it's okay, but I understand those who are talking about how we're, we lose the recipes with WWE because they're showing you what's going on in the kitchen. I understand how you can feel like that, but I think it's okay because it's really just for people like us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The one thing I wish I didn't see though was the Seth Rollins thing because now I got to question every injury. I got to question it now. You know what I mean? Like it's like you lost your credibility with your injury, the fake injury, man. So it's like, I wish I would.
Because now the question is Seth going to be in the Rumble?
It's one of the hot topics, and I don't think this one is. I don't think this one's going to happen. I think this one's legit. He's really hurt, man. But at the same token, that's also on him.
Shoulder thing was because of that. Like I'm a believer in karma and shit, bro. Like you played like you weren't hurt. Now my man might really be busted up. Now what?
It's on him this time, man. When the boy cries wolf, Unless they pull it off again. Then what's that old saying? Fool me once, shame on you.
Shame on
twice.
Shame on me.
Man.
Before we get to the Rumble, man, and talking about favorite Rumbles and all those things, man, how am I going to be a host and not get us into talking a little bit about our guest tonight, man? With that being said, most people probably know you with your reels on IG, TikTok, all those things, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's the first place I, saw your stuff and then getting to meet you in Vegas and kick it when we were with Mega Ran, cool ass dude. But with that being said, you got to tell me, how'd you get into the world of creating and why?
Well, it all started during the pandemic, like most people who are content creators right now and have built up their following. 2020, I was a teacher. I didn't have anywhere to go. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck at the house. So I was putting out like 10, 12 videos a day just because I was bored. And the numbers started to run up and people started to enjoy it. So I was like, if y'all keep liking it, I'll keep making it. And they kept liking it. So I kept making it. And now here we are.
Easy as that.
I mean, 2.7 million followers on TikTok and however many you got on IG later, bro. I'd say whatever you're doing is cooking. But dude, the one thing that jumped out to me off rip when I started seeing your reels is the wide taste you got in music, bro. So you got to talk to me about that. I love it because some of the mashups that you've put together or played on your different assorted reels, dude, has been badass. So talk to me about the music taste, dude. I'd love to see it.
Well, a lot of the stuff came from when I was a kid. Like my mom and dad were into like funk, soul, R&B, but they encouraged me to like explore other avenues. And if you like it, then you like it. And one of my homeboys when I was in high school was into like Def Leppard and Megadeth and all of that stuff. And he would like hit me to some of the stuff that he's listening to. So I was like, wow, why don't I get into some of that as well? And of course, I grew up in the MTV generation. So like if you grew up in that group of people, you like just about everything depending on what you were watching. So I was watching the 120 minutes, I was watching Headbangers Ball, I was watching Yo MTV Raps, and I watched TRL and all that stuff too. So it's like there's a ton of music that was out there to consume, and at the end of the day it all comes from the same place. It all comes from the same groove. So you just have to find what you're into. And me, I was into just about everything. So that kind of helped me into the social media journey because I was able to kind of tap into some stuff that other creators, weren't really getting into or talking about or listening to. So it was always cool to see, oh man, that's the guy that rocks out to everything. And I really do in like real life. I rock out to everything. So it's just been something that's been ingrained in me since I was younger. And I'm happy that I can share my love of music with the world.
And J-Bone, both of y'all are music guys. I know you guys got questions to go with this one, man. What you got?
Hey, man, I just feel it. I feel it. Music is life, dude. Sometimes you don't just hear music, you feel music. And I believe in that. So see other like-minded people, you dig it. Look, I got shit. I got Death Row Records over here. I got the Chili Peppers over here. I got Eazy back here. I'm all over the place.
That's
too.
What I'm talking about.
You don't want to box yourself in music, bro, because you miss out on a lot of stuff.
Yes, you will. So it's like you got to get down with everything, man, and keep your ears to the streets. Some of the new stuff that's happening and coming out, because then you get on the ground floor of some of this really, really cool stuff. So plus social media is good for that though. I'm good for that though.
Oh yeah.
Like new artists get a lot of shine on socials and get played a lot. So just scrolling through your FYP on TikTok, you're gonna see like 5 new bands. Like I've added stuff to my playlist this week of people that I've never heard of, but I'm jamming. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it just depends on what you into and how you consume your social media. You'll find what you're looking for. I tell people all the time, because people ask me, how did you get your following? How can I get my social media up like yours? And I tell them, look, man, your people are gonna find you. Just be yourself. Like what you like, love what you love, post what you want to post, and your people are gonna find you. And that's how I got to where I am, because I really didn't give a damn about what people thought about my post or what people thought I should be listening to or rocking to. And I just put out what I wanted to put out, posted what I wanted to post, and people gravitated toward it. So it's just, you gotta like what you like, man, and not worry about what other people got to say about it.
No, absolutely. That's something I've lived with, like that I do, like I've been doing for like my whole life. Just like whatever I'm just putting up there, it's me, you know. So that's I'm lockstep with you on that one.
I love to hear that too, dude, because that's kind of like the origins with the show as well. Given like, you know, I started boxing when I was 13 years old because I got cerebral palsy and I got Crohn's disease and stuff like that. So, you know, my mom put me in a gym where I was the only white kid. Here we are 20 years later, and I'm still around fights all the time, whether that's judging or commentary or, you know, having been in the ring. And then when you add the pro wrestling to it, to think, I mean, this show may never make me a dime, dude, but the fact that I can say that it's gotten me to be able to work with the likes of WWE, AEW, TNA, you know, or like you said, like the people that see things. I mean, to think even here in the city, like guys like Darren McCarty, who are one of our biggest supporters and one of the biggest Detroit sports legends, to know that he's watching us every week, you know, because he sees the grind and sees the stuff that you put in. Like, that's just like what you're talking about with growing the social media thing, growing what you're doing into where you're at now. With that said, and talking about, you know, the music and your wide eclectic taste, you got to tell me what, in your opinion, is the best mashup that you've come across so far in some of these, bro.
Like, there's some really good ones that have been posted. There's one, I'll give you 2, because I got to give a shout out to my boy DJ Cumberbund, the MTV Video Music Award winning DJ Cumberbund, in the mashup that he won for. And there was a category for mashups like a couple years ago, when he first got on TikTok, and it's not there anymore. And I wish it was, because it would give a lot of shine to some of these fantastic. No, it's not okay. Listen to it out loud.
I was about to say Nickelback is okay in my book, guys.
You will love Nickelback out loud, and you will like it.
They had a badass concert too when I went to see them, just for the record.
They're great, man. Nickelback and Creed. Creed is great live too. Anyway,
dude, I got to see them when they came back with 3 Doors Down before my man went down, and they kicked ass.
They only hate Nickelback now because he cut his hair. The dude cut his hair.
Right.
That's all it was.
Like that same show, they came to New Orleans, but that's before, after Brad got sick. So they had Daughtry fill in for him, and Chris.
I can get down with that.
So it's good to see him live too. Anyway, the mashup. The first one would be the Dragula and B-52s and Britney Spears Toxic that DJ Cumberbund did a couple years ago. That one is dope. Actually, I'll give you 3. There's I'm sorry, I keep thinking.
All good.
Some really good ones. It's
that's our vibe, bro.
What is it? Ed Sheeran's "The Shape of You" and "Disturbed Down with the Sickness."
Oh shit!
Which was way smoother than I ever expected it to be, but it's fantastic. And what's that? My boy DJ Eric Rhodes did Metallica and Nothing Else Matters by Metallica and Teddy Swims Lose Control.
Oh, I gotta hear that, dude. Yeah. I'm a huge Metallica guy.
That's legit one of the most watched reactions I've ever done. That was like every time I post that, because I repost stuff from time to time, and every time I post that, like on Facebook, it blows up. Like it just recently blowed up not too long ago. There's another one. When I first posted on TikTok, that one's at like 2-3 million views. Like it gets that sound gets views, and it is so smooth and so great. Eric is fantastic. So yeah, those are 3 that I can tell you now that are probably my 3 favorites that I've ever like heard and posted. But there are so many. That's kind of where my YouTube channel is about to pivot to, is reactions to mashups. Like we're gonna find mashups on YouTube and do reactions to the mashups and talk about them and talk about why I love them and all of that. So yeah, like that. Just stay tuned because I feel like that's gonna be a good one.
Dude, you hit it right in the spot, dude. You know, with that said, I'll have to ask you this too, because it brought a whole nother question to it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Best concert I've ever been to was the 2-day Metallica joint that they did a couple years ago. Me and Jay both went to that. Dog,
I couldn't talk.
Hands down, best show I've ever been to. You had Metallica and Pantera night 1. And then you had night 2 was Metallica, Five Finger, and Ice Nine Kills. The only shitty part to that night is, shout out to my guy Chris Cale from Five Finger Death Punch. Right when they were about to bring us backstage, they rushed them all out in like by police escort. I'm like, you motherfucker! They were sending security up into the crowd to come get me.
Wow! I was out there, dude, with no voice. I couldn't.
When I tell you, and we had one of our original 4 Devin's bachelor party. So literally Friday night we do Metallica and Pantera, and then go to the cigar bar for Devin's bachelor party. Saturday we go shoot ARs, AKs, Glocks, and everything else on Saturday, and then Sunday we go back for Metallica and Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger with 70,000 in Ford Field both nights, dropping beach balls from the ceiling, bro. It was like the night after WrestleMania meets a rock concert. It was a time to be had.
Wow.
That shit was wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I've seen your IG and stuff, bro. So you got to tell me, what's the most gnarly concert you've been to?
That's a great question. I've never really sat down and thought about it because I've been to so many. I'll say this. My favorite concert experience that I've ever had was Shinedown.
I love Shinedown, so fuck yeah, right with the vibe.
I tell you why. Like first, they're my boys. Shout out to Shinedown. Those are my guys. That they are just the nicest dudes. I got a chance to talk to Brendan, the guys backstage before the show, and then caught up with them afterwards. They shouted me out on stage right as they were closing. They were like, "Shout out to Mr. Professor, thank you for helping us advertise the show and all that stuff." And that's part of why it was the coolest, because like you get to a point where sometimes you don't realize how much people watch your stuff or don't understand just how like your stuff works with other people. I walk in, like we had floor seats. We had floor tickets. It was standing room only on the floor. So of course I was in the pit. But
got him.
Me and my wife on the floor, and like lines start forming in the stands of people who are trying to catch me for a picture. Like it's lines going up into the stands of people like trying to catch up with us. So that was very humbling and just crazy. So, but they put on a great show, man. They put on a great show. Kiss puts on a great show. Like Kiss is just it's more about the spectacle than it is about the music. Like all the pyro and the moving parts on stage and the lights. It's just so great. Going to see them. I tell you, put on a good show. New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block. Because I went to, like I ain't even gonna lie. I was in Austin. It was them, Paula Abdul, and DJ Jazzy Jeff. And if I don't know if I have ever had more fun at a concert than I did at that show. That show was a lot of fun. There's a lot of crowd interaction. If you talk about the most gnarly experience, Five Finger Death Punch, like when they were on tour with Marilyn Manson, that was a show.
We seen that. Yeah. Shout out to our guy Chris, bro.
Oh man, shout out to Ivan. It was just Ivan's birthday a week ago. Shout out to Ivan.
You see that?
Look at that. Boy, let me tell you. Look.
Oh man.
That show was crazy. Like them boys know how to put it down. And
Manson, grade A human beings too.
They are. And Manson is just as good now as he was 20 years ago. Like the dude still, like even before, like 30 years ago, still his voice is back. He's doing a great job. I've never seen. I see the answer down the question down there. I've never seen Seven Dust live, but I would like to because I love LJ and the boys, and I want to go see them. They played some of my yacht rock stuff at Download last year before they went out on stage. That was an honor. So I would love to see Seven Dust at some point. I have not seen Metallica live yet, but I am going to. And Limp Bizkit before they retire.
Yo, we got to see them too. Although it was fucked up when we got to see Limp Bizkit. It was them and Avenged Sevenfold, and it got rained out at Pine Knob. And then
we tried to stick it out, dude.
We stuck it out, and then they still played, but they like cut their set and shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers! I still have Chocolate Starfish on the damn CD from when it first came out.
It started storming again. We're out there, and we're just soaking wet.
Didn't give a fuck though.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's because I went to Philly to see Daughtry, and my boys opened. I'm blanking right now, and I'm mad that I'm blanking because I love them dudes. Sleep Theory.
Ah, yeah.
If you've never seen them live and never checked their music out, make sure you go check out Sleep Theory. They are ridiculously talented, very, very good. So it's like picking a favorite child, man. I can't pick a favorite concert.
Right. See, we try to get you the good ones, bro. That's we
got some coming
up. That was a great
year.
Question.
We got some coming up this year, Kyle, already on the lineup, dude. I'm trying to see Bruno Mars. I don't know if anybody's with it, but I'm trying to see.
I'm going. Foo Fighters is the Foo Fighters is gonna be here, yo. I want to see that one.
I know Ben Sevenfold already announced the tour too, so I'm trying to see.
I gotta go see. Bruno will be in New Orleans in September. I'm trying to go see that show. I went to see Foo Fighters years ago, and I forgot about this. This was when Taylor was still around, and that was crazy because they went for like 2 hours nonstop. Like there was no break. They just went and played. You would be amazed at how many hits Foo Fighters actually have, and the ability to just go for that long for a set, and every song you're singing along to every single one of them. So you're like, dang, man, I didn't realize Foo Fighters had it like that, but they do. They do, man.
That's how I went to Comerica Park to see the Chili Peppers, and I was like, dude, we're like 19 songs into the set. And I'm like, dude, I kind of forgot about a bunch of this music. And it's like, you forget more than you remember,
right?
Or anything, but like when it bring it back like that, it's like, wow, man.
Yeah, but that's one I need to go see as well as Chili Peppers because they're
speaking of Five Finger, bro, they're about to be back here too. It's them and Cody Jinks are coming through here in August, dog.
That's right.
You're gonna have to.
That's a good summer drunken fun,
I mean, that's always gonna be a good time. Shout out to Chris and Five Finger, but bro, I was talking about this with Corey earlier today. Dude, I might have to go to Incarceration this year too, bro.
Do it.
Like
Do it.
you're speaking about Limp Bizkit's in that motherfucker. You got Disturbed is in there.
Oh god damn.
Oh dude, it's a 3-day banger, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's if you're anywhere near Ohio, I mean, dude, it's a banger.
Incarceration is always great. I gotta get the Louder Than Life.
I
Is
haven't
that
been
what it's
to that one
called?
either.
The one,
yeah,
the one the week before, because it's like it'll be.
I gotta go to Welcome to Rockville too.
Rockville is one that I definitely gotta make because that's in Oklahoma, and people have been asking me to go to that one for forever, and I keep having scheduling conflicts. I can never make it out there, but I gotta get to Rockville. No, that's not. Rockville is in Alabama, I think.
Rockville's in Florida.
It's in Florida. I'm thinking about Rocklahoma. Rocklahoma is in Oklahoma. There's too many festivals.
Oh my
I can't keep
a good problem to have.
Well, J-Bone, we were talking that the reason why I brought up incarceration, bro, is like, listen to this. This is a 3-day joint over in Mansfield, Ohio. You got on night 1, it's A Day to Remember, Motionless in White, Limp Bizkit, Ice Nine Kills, Fit for a King, and a whole bunch of other ones. Night 2, you got Gojira, Bad Omens, The Used, Sleeping with Sirens, Machine Head. Night 3, you got Disturbed, Papa Roach, Chiodos, Hollywood Undead, Starset, Tech 9.
Tech 9.
That's
a whole nother experience right there, dude.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm with the concerts this year. We're gonna have to bring Ant out on one of these dudes. But speaking,
oh yeah, definitely,
dude. We need to make this happen.
I forgot this is a wrestling show. Holy shit!
I mean, you know, I was just about to spin it back there, bro.
I forgot it was Rumble weekend, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking about what's going on this weekend, and before we get to the Rumble, bro, you got to talk to me about the comedy, man. Talk to me about the Gen X Takeover. Talk to me about what you got coming to the Motor City, bro.
So Gen X Takeover, the second leg of the tour this year, the 2026 leg of the tour, I should say, starts this Saturday in Detroit, Michigan, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, doors open, 8 o'clock. Show starts is myself, the real Slim Sherry, Dad Bod veteran Kelly Mano, our host Justin Ruppel from America's Got Talent and How to Train Your Dragon. We'll be at Music Hall this Saturday. We have been on tour now for a little over a year. We started in August of 2025, and no. We started in August of 2026. So we've been on tour about a year and a half now. And we have just had so much fun. We've been all over the country. Got the chance to play Vegas the week before I was hanging out with you guys. So that was crazy to be able to play the Palms. And yeah, I forgot a bit about wrestling too. But I got the belt on my shoulder and I forgot. That's stupid. But yeah, we've been all over the country, been able to play some really cool cities and some really cool venues. We are starting with our next leg of the tour, which is going everywhere. We'll be in Detroit this weekend, and then we take another month off because we old. Then we go to Charlotte, Baltimore, Buffalo, Oklahoma City, Mesa, Arizona. We'll be in Indianapolis, Chicago, San Antonio. We all over. We be in Cali that same weekend. We're all over the place. We played Mexico last year. We did a cruise last year in November.
Hell yeah. Had
like 1,300 people there for our cruise. We're doing another cruise probably in 2027. It's been crazy going all over the country doing stand-up, which is just amazing to me because, you know, going into social media and then transitioning to comedy is not an easy thing. And it's very nerve-wracking and stressful. I've been up half the week worried about this show because we haven't done anything since November, and I'm doing a brand new set. So this is like all new jokes, nothing that I said last year, putting that stuff to rest, maybe bringing it back later, and debuting a whole bunch of new stuff. It's nerve-wracking and it's pressure-filled, but I'm excited and I'm ready for Detroit. I'm not ready for the weather, but I'm ready to go to the show. Look, man, I'm a Louisiana boy born and bred, and I'm out here in 30-degree weather thinking to myself, man, this is about as cold as it get. Y'all in the single digits.
I was gonna say, dog. I was like, I don't know, man.
What is it right now?
Dog, hold on. On some real shit.
It's 3 degrees right now. 3
on some real shit, man. I've been here 38 years of my life, and I can never get used to this shit. I can never get used to it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Nah,
I was just in Buffalo. I was in Buffalo in December.
Oh
one
man,
of their last games at the stadium before they get ready to move across the street, and it was snowing. And we got caught in a snowstorm. As a matter of fact, my flight got canceled. I had to drive to New York just to fly back home. And that wasn't as bad as it's gonna be in Detroit. Like we talk about 3 degrees, my boy. Like you got to have 6 degrees just to have separation from Kevin Bacon. So how we got 3 degrees in Detroit? That don't make no sense.
Oh,
but
bro, you should have seen it the day we went to the Pistons game. It was 0.
Oh man,
and we had all the snow.
It ain't good. It ain't good.
It's I'm kind of nervous about the weather. I ain't even gonna lie.
You're gonna be all right, man.
It's gonna be all good. Like
get one of them Detroit mink coats, man, and you'll be all right.
Bundled up
real nice.
I'm legit. We doing some vacuum sealing for my luggage. I'm not checking any luggage. I never check luggage. So we vacuum sealing everything in my luggage, so I have room for the fur coat.
Okay,
because that is
as long as he looks 100%. Like Bobby Mercer and not Victor Sweet, he'll be all right.
Look,
hey man,
let's not hate on Victor Sweet.
Victor Sweet was actually killing it though.
Hey, Victor Sweet is probably still an icicle, bro.
Hold on. Look, Victor Sweet would have got. Victor Sweet would have been the man if he had run into my boy Donnie. Shout out to Donnie.
That's right.
That was Mark. I'm sorry.
That was Mark.
That was Mark. Oh, Mark. I'm sorry.
Marky Mark, bro.
He came out looked like he was working at the stamping plant. Just Look, that's how it is, though. You gotta watch out for these Detroit guys, man. They don't play.
Put your ass in the ice hole.
You know what I mean?
But I gotta get a mink while I'm out there, man. I have a whole outfit that I've already bought and planned for this show, but I will throw it in the trash for a mink. So we gonna look, y'all gonna find out on Saturday when I walk out on that stage whether or not I found one. Because if I do find one, I'm wearing that and nothing else.
You gotta get you that white Trick Williams mink that he had on.
Hell yeah, man. Come on, whoop that trick and shit.
Whoop that Nick. Whoop that Nick. What?
Hey, man.
Damn right, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to past guests of the show, Booker T, man. I know me, Ant, and J-Bone planning to be in the building. Make sure you guys are in the building if you guys are in the mitten for the Gen X takeover, bro. We got to make this happen, bro. Come out and check out if you're in the city. You know, now that we're talking about whoop that trick and we're talking about all those things, we got to get talking about some pro wrestling. But before I do that, I've got to tell you about our sponsors because the Autorama is coming to town. You guys know what it is. That's where most of us probably met some of the biggest wrestlers you met if you're here in Michigan. But if you're going to be at this year's Autorama, check out our friends over at Michigan Street Unlimited. Check out some of the cars in the fleet. Make sure you go check out their booth. Tell them Knockouts and 3 Counts sent you. Shout out to our sponsor, Cody Caudill. Make sure you guys check them out this year. Autorama. Hopefully some of the snow will be gone and out the way. And there's even more cars than the ones that I got in here. With that being said, make sure you check out the links to their stuff. It's in the description. Make sure you tell them Knockouts and 3 Counts sent you. All right. Now we got to talk some wrestling, man. Before we talk about the Royal Rumble, talk to me about wrestling fandom, bro. Everybody's got a different way of how they got into it. I started watching around 97, 98. What got you into wrestling, and what was the thing that hooked you?
Oh my God, you got started watching around 97, 98. Way to make me feel old as crap.
Not me. I'm the other old guy.
Both of these fuckers are older than me.
Yeah. I was like mid 80s watching Mid-South.
I've watched all that now. I'm just saying when I started, it was the 90s.
No, you watched all of it now. I was watching it then.
As it happened, I know.
I'm watching it in pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my life. But I grew up watching Mid-South Wrestling, NWA, Ric Flair, Stunning Steve Austin, Van Vader, Big Van Vader. Oh my gosh, Sting. Of course, the old school WWE guys as well. Of course, your Hogans, your Savages, your Warriors, your Junkyard Dogs. God bless his soul. So that's when it started for me when I was very, very young. I remember one of my first memories is watching WCW or watching WCW Saturday night or Saturday Night Wrestling with the NWA, WCW on TBS. And when everything started 5 minutes after the hour. And oh my boy. So watching that with my uncle, like sitting on the floor in his house, watching wrestling, yelling at the TV, like that's kind of how I grew up, and it just continued to grow as I became a teenager, and then going into teenage years for me was like the DX Attitude Era, Monday Night Wars, part of my fandom. So that's really where I cut my teeth. And then, of course, going into an adult, still loving it, even though there are those who frown upon it, but I ain't worried about them. It's so much fun, and it's fun to kind of suspend disbelief and lean into it and look at the storylines and see who in the matches, just the most amazing matches you could ever possibly imagine. That's how I really started getting hot on social media. Back when I first started, was like doing wrestling entrances and wrestling content back in 2020, 2021, and getting recognized by WWE for entering my classroom as the Undertaker. And then that video kind of did well, and they noticed that, and some of the other stuff I was doing. They invited me to be on the bump. That was somewhat 21, 22. And then being able to work with WWE, AEW, TNA, doing different stuff has been cool to do. So it's great that I'm able to kind of lean into my fandom through what I do for a living, which is social media and content creation. I just did the Ricky Sosa entrance today and posted that to
that shit
TikTok
is fire,
and X.
Bro.
Oh, bro, like you gotta. That's what my.
Hey man, look. Hey, look. I listened to the song. It was like some French Chicago drill, man. It's incredible. Even I heard I found the video with the lyrics on there. I'm like, oh, this really is drill. I'm like, oh my god, that shit's incredible to me.
It's great. The entrance is great. The vibe is great with it. And we talked about this last night. I was talking about with the guys I was talking to. A great entrance can really take you for. Look at Kit Wilson, man. Kit Wilson is about to get a solid mid-card run just based off of the viral nature of his theme song. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody talk about Ricky Sosa about to get signed. Trick Williams with the whoop that trick. Like when you have an iconic theme song, it does wonders for your career. Just the Bobby Roode is an example. For me, Kenny Omega, I think has a dynamite entrance. Battle. It's just, good entrance can always do one. Shawn Michaels, man, just a good entrance can always take you far. So
absolutely.
you can never deny that, and I'm excited to see how that is all going to bleed into the Royal Rumble. But I love professional wrestling and have for the majority of my life, and it's not going to stop anytime soon.
Hell yeah, man. I'm in the same boat like you with that one, dude. One more question for you, since we cover the combat sports side of things before we talk to Rumble. Do you get down with the MMA or the UFC at all, man?
Well, I used to cover it when I worked for ESPN Radio, so I'm happy that I already had Paramount Plus before this UFC deal came around, because now I can just watch it whenever I want to. So
I'm so happy about that. Shout out to our guy James Lynch, who was on with us last week. I feel bad for our friends in Canada who still got to pay that $80, but I'm glad that I don't.
Jesus. Yeah.
$80
like,
a month, my man.
it's the same way I felt when WWE left the WWE network and went over to Peacock. I already had Peacock, become a big fan of Sight. So I had it to watch like the movies because you could only watch the movies on Peacock. And then they were like, "Oh, by the way, WWE is coming soon." I was like, "Really? Okay. Well, thank God I don't have to pay any extra because I already got that." So I'm digging that UFC is going to be on Paramount Plus. I'm excited to be able to watch it regularly again because I kind of fell off. But shout out to my boy Diamond Dustin Poirier, my guy, Lafayette, Louisiana.
I've been watching that guy since he was on Fightville, bro.
Tremendous career for Diamond Dustin Poirier. Dustin the Diamond Poirier. My guy.
All the love out to him and his guy, Crazy Tim Crater, that's out there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been an MMA guy for years, my man. I got a purple belt in jiu-jitsu myself, and now getting to cover some of that stuff.
Right.
Hey, man, it's speaking of which, dude, you know, we got to get ready. I don't know if you how much you like the boxing, but we were just covering the Clarissa Shields press conference. We're going to be joined by her and her opponent, Franchon Cruz, coming up for their fight here February 22nd.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's going to be interesting. She says she's got Boozy playing her out this time. She had Rick Ross play her out last time. She's got Boozy play her out this time. Tony had Vezzo play him out at the last one. So it's gonna be a party in the city, man.
I love it. I'm looking forward to it, man. I love it.
Well, with that being said, it is time to rumble, man. But judging by the belt you got on your shoulder, you know, you got to tell me, what's your all-time favorite Royal Rumble?
So many good ones, man.
Such an unfair question, first of all.
It is. It's
a good question, though, ain't it?
It's so unfair to us wrestling fans.
Okay.
You're allowed to have like a 1 and a 1B if that helps.
Okay, I would say 1B because of who won it is the 2004 Royal Rumble, and I don't want to don't mention who won it. Don't mention who won it. But I love that Rumble because it had tons of Hall of Fame guys who are there now. But my favorite Rumble moment ever is in that one where Ernest the Cat Miller starts dancing
to the show.
Somebody called my mama like mid Rumble for like 5 minutes, and Taz in the background singing "Somebody Call My Mama," and it's the funniest thing ever. So that is my favorite Rumble moment. My 1A for me is the Rumble right before WrestleMania 21, which I think was the Batista John Cena
2005.
debacle. Yeah, that one is. I love that Rumble so much because it set up really the next era of WWE just with that Rumble, because you look at who was in it and then you look at who won it and what it led to, because 21 was a real changing of the guard with Batista being Triple H and John Cena being JBL to become world heavyweight champions and really take the WWE into a new era. So that one, because of the significance of it and because of the load of talent that was in it, is probably my favorite Rumble ever. That was 2005. Yeah, that would be my favorite.
Aunt J-Bone, what y'all got?
Go ahead, Aunt. I'll let you take it.
My favorite is 92. I love 92 because like just with Ric Flair and Bobby Heenan's commentary the whole time.
Yeah.
Just when he walked out of there, when Flair went out there at 3
his lopsided commentary.
It was hilarious, man. He's like, take a break. He just like he was trying to coach him while I love it, man. Then, like you said, a lot of Hall of Famers in that one. It was just it was one of the ones for me. It was definitely that one.
Yeah. And it led to one of the greatest promos of all time.
That's right.
Yeah, with a tear in my eye. This is the greatest moment of my life. It's just, oh my God.
Man.
God. Oh.
I'm a moments guy too. So like I'm with Ant. Like that was one of the because of like certain things that happened. Like there was a point in that match where Flair cleared the ring and one of my all-time favorites, Roddy Piper, hit the ring. And
man.
At this point, dude, I'm 5 years old. I'm fucking freaking out. You know what I mean? So Roddy comes out, tears Flair apart, still doesn't get this dude out. You know what I mean? It made for a great moment. But if I had to pick one, sorry to narrow down. I just watched because we've been watching Royal Rumble stuff all week to get ready for Saturday. But I just watched the 2001 Royal Rumble where Kane dominates the place.
That was a good Rumble too, and I'm an Austin guy, so
there's a moment out there where Austin's in the ring. He clears the ring, and then Triple H's music. It was at 2000.
Oh yeah,
that might have been 2002. But when Austin's hitting Kane at the end with that steel chair to get him out, dude, like that was one that like we built Kane so hard through that match, and Austin had to hit him with the chair 3 times to get him over. Dude, that was such a fun Royal Rumble. And if I'm not mistaken, was that the one that had all the ECW guys in it too? At Raven, we had Saturn and everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Man, I wish we'd have asked Raven about that. Shout out to Raven. We just got to have him on the show for the new Raven Nevermore documentary, which if you haven't gotten to watch that yet, please do yourself a favor and go do that. I think
there's just so many moments in the Rumble, dude, that's it's hard to pick a Rumble rather than pick moments that happened in the Rumble. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I have one moment. John Cena's surprise return.
Okay.
Yeah.
How the crowd just blew up for it, and then they just realized, like, oh, it's John Cena. And start booming.
The best part of this is none of the moments y'all mentioned are in the Rumble that I think might be my all-time favorites. So for me, I love the 2000 Rumble with Cactus Jack and Triple H, and then you had the debut of Taz in WWE as well. Plus, it being in the Garden, you had the Dudleys versus the Hardys in the table match.
Didn't you have Rikishi's dance off in the Rumble too?
You did.
That was that year, yeah.
You did. That one was always one of my favorites. I'm also partial to the 1999 Rumble that McMahon won because they fought all through the thing and like the thread all throughout the night of like them trying to get Austin and him getting stomped out in the women's bathroom in the Arrowhead Pond.
That was fun.
That one was another one that I was a fan of. I like the 04 Rumble, like you said too. That was another one that I thought was really good.
That whole card was great. Like I see what
really
you're saying
was
about
too,
2000, because that was the year that Eddie and Chavo had that match. And they had a great one.
Yeah.
So that one was who is it? Jared, the Triple H return in 2002. That was great too.
Yeah. Stone Cold sitting there.
Yep, that's the big circle looking set that they had that year.
I'll tell you, my first memory of a Royal Rumble though, I think I was sitting in a freaking bouncer in the chair because my mom was probably out smoking weed or something, so she had to sit me down and keep me busy, you know. But I remember watching. I had to have been 2, but number 1 was Axe and number 2 was Smash, Demolition, and like 89. I remember as a young child, like, this is my favorite tag team at the time. I'm like, what is happening? Like, my world's ending here. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I vividly remember being a little J-Bone. Like, what the hell? Somebody give me a bottle.
Hey, all I know is this weekend Corey can't win one of the belts. So, like, what we do for the Royal Rumble, a lot of times, the last couple of years, I've had to call fights, ironically, on the Royal Rumble. But we usually do a thing where everybody gets 3 numbers, and Corey's ass, who's normally on the show with us, who is not the wrestling guy, as he tells people all the time, this son of a bitch wins every time he comes to the Royal Rumble thing, and he doesn't have he doesn't give a shit.
Except for that one year he drew Johnny Knoxville. That was funny.
Hell yeah.
That's nice.
Hell yeah.
He was pumped about it. He knew exactly who that was, but we're like, dude, you ain't winning this one, buddy.
Oh man, that's nasty.
Hell yeah. Well, let's get into this year's Rumble. You know, we talked about it a little bit, that it doesn't have like the same hype to it, but I feel like because of that, it could end up being one of the best Rumbles that we've seen in a while. I'm really hoping that by all the signs that this isn't the last match for AJ, but then what again do you do with Gunther? I mean, I guess that's as good a place to start. My man, Nick, how you feeling about AJ and Gunther, man? And how do you think this is going to play this out?
I like how they set the matchup because Gunther is coming off of retiring John Cena. So the immediate thought is now they're just having him retire all these dudes or send them all away. So he should be the favorite in the match, and he really should be because of the size disadvantage, because of the power disadvantage. AJ has the experience and the quickness you'd believe, but going through it surprisingly quick for a man of his size. I will say this. Even though all the tea leaves are leaning towards AJ Styles retiring or this being his final match, I can't see it. I just can't see it. I can't see Gunther defeating AJ Styles. I just can't see it. With that being said, AJ has already said he doesn't want to go out with a bang. He wants to go out like a whisper, like he just fades away. And I don't see a retirement match as going out with a whisper, as fading away. Like it's a little too obvious for it to be real. So just give me AJ Styles winning,
absolutely,
possibly by shenanigans or chicanery, and continuing to be a member of the WWE roster. But there is a possibility that Gunther could lose that match and then end up in the Royal Rumble. But we'll talk about that later.
How y'all feeling about that?
Is it true that he filed for trademark for his brand though, AJ?
That's if you look at the post that the original post on X, the community notes will tell you that that's a regular thing, like yearly, that stuff is re-upped. So because he owned the Phenomenal brand, the P1 brand before he even got to WWE. So that's nothing irregular. I don't see that as a sign of him being done.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad. Good for him.
Yeah, definitely. No, but I was saying, Professor hit it right on the nose for me because that's how I was feeling about it. Like it's just too obvious, it's way too obvious. It's like, nah, that ain't about to happen, and he did say like there's a lot of matches that he wants to have in WWE.
He hasn't even got to go back to TNA yet. Come on, man. He cannot be his last run, and this man doesn't have one match in TNA. I'm sorry. It just can't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's got to have that little run. Get that little rub. I hope he wins, man. I don't want to see Gunther. Gunther's great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not ready.
Okay, but if Gunther loses, though, does that kill what happened with him and John Cena, though?
No, it can't be clean. It can't be clean.
He retired Goldberg and John Cena. No, he's good.
Yeah, so he did one good thing for me, retiring Goldberg. As Kyle knows, I'm not a big fan. We won't talk about that.
It's his favorite wrestler.
But no,
ain't he just the best? Old Bill.
That spear, bro. That spear,
Goldberg.
He's I'm a Bret Hart guy. Is great.
I'm a Bret Hart guy.
The technical prowess of Bill Goldberg. Yes. We're all for
technical.
You're a Bret Hart guy, huh? Did you get kicked in the forehead?
I felt like it. When he got kicked in the forehead. But no, I don't think. I think AJ needs to win, but just because everybody expects him to lose. But I don't think he goes over clean. There's no way. He's got either. I don't care if it's a schoolboy roll up, man. Whatever. He can't just pin Gunther with his shoulders.
Dusty finish.
Something.
He definitely see a dusty finish.
Or maybe somebody interferes and we get a Gunther feud with somebody else or something. I don't know. But it can't be clean. It can't be clean.
Here's the thing, too. This is something just to put in for the memory bank. I, for one, am in the same boat as you guys that I don't want to see AJ lose yet because I want to see him have more of a run. But here's the thing. Number one, he debuted at the Royal Rumble. If he ended at the Royal Rumble, that would be pretty gnarly. Number two, let's also not forget that Brock Lesnar just announced himself for the Royal Rumble. So if what Nick was talking about him possibly losing and then showing up in the Royal Rumble later, we could still get to Brock and Gunther at WrestleMania, which has been the match everybody's talking about, and I, for one, would be cool with because that's two big son bitches.
Reinforce the ring, as they say.
Absolutely.
I kind of wish. I thought it was cool the way he did that on the Pat McAfee show, but at the same time, I like the suspense of just not knowing. at the Royal Rumble.
I mean, we all kind of knew he was gonna show up anyway,
Yeah, you figured he would, but when it's unannounced and it hits, you're like, oh shit, everybody's in trouble. Yeah, but hey, it is what it is. We can't get it all. So I do think they got some surprises though. So I mean, we'll get to that when we get.
Okay, so talk about that. What do we think some of the surprises this year could be? Who are some of the people that we think are going to show up in the Royal Rumble?
Man,
can I go first? Because I got one that I think is flying under the radar for a lot of people, and it might not even be that great. It might not hit home for a lot of people, but I think, and this is way off the wall, I think Jelly Roll is going to be in this Royal Rumble.
I could see that.
I really think that they really highlighted him a lot on that Unreal, and it really got people on his side, and he's committed, man. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
So I think that'd be a cool little callback. Maybe get Logan Paul out there, Jelly Roll come out to throw him out. Get that little.
Remember the time we went to go see Shinedown and Jelly Roll, and it took me over an hour and a half.
They
30
overpacked
minutes.
the place. You couldn't even fit everybody.
I was at the show 30 minutes early, and it took me over an hour and a half to get in, and I missed all of Jelly Roll's set. By the time I got there, Shinedown was fucking playing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But as far as the surprise, I think Jelly Roll, and I do think we get Chris Jericho this year.
It's in the comments. I, for one, would be. So. I would be cool with that. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I feel confident that it's going to happen. I don't know if it's necessarily a surprise, but I'd love to see Leon Slater in the Rumble.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That'd be fun. That'd be
way
fun.
that they've been
there's
going to be
him and I think Mike Santana will be in there too as well, especially since he's holding that belt. We've got the TNA champion in there, so I think.
Well, are they flying Mike Santana to Riyadh? Is the question. Like
that's the only thing that's in question, right? That's the big question. Who we putting on these flights? You know what I mean?
Like,
who's worth it?
They probably put on the jet, bro.
Did y'all? You know what? I'm thinking. I think Mr. Iguana is gonna be there. I got a feeling Mr. Iguana is gonna be there.
You think you're flying Iguana to Saudi?
I do.
I think they would.
Yeah, they will. They will definitely fly him out there for that.
I'm not mad at it because he's entertaining as fuck. And in a match like the Royal Rumble, I just feel like that would be comedy gold. But
put him in the ring with Brock. I want to see that interaction.
He just wants to get crushed out there. Get him crushed, man. Have it like Brock and Gunther and like Oba, and then here comes Mr. Iguana.
It's gonna be Brock Lesnar and Randy Couture all over again. I'll never forget that.
Oh man,
I can't wait to see Obafemi in this Rumble.
Hell yeah, dude. That's gotta be one. Oba's gotta be in there, dude. I think Oba is gonna be money in the Rumble and in WWE on the main roster if used correctly. So I'm definitely with that. I think I've already seen Matt Cardona's over there, so I definitely want to see him in there too. Who do we got as far as winners? Who do you got in the men's Rumble, Nick?
Well, first there are a lot of guys who could possibly win it. I think this is one of the most open fields for the Royal Rumble that we've had in quite some time, where you have a handful of guys that could win it and it would be believable. Like, I could see Cody Rhodes winning it, of course, but I could legit see Jacob Fatu winning the
Royal Rumble. Love that too. Yeah. Shout out to the
I could see Gunther somehow making his way into the Rumble and winning it. But and I think Obafemi is going to challenge for the elimination record in this year's Rumble whenever he gets into it. I think they're going to push him to the moon. And I feel like this is going to be the first little instance outside of him and Cody at Saturday Night's Main Event where they are really like making Obafemi look like a monster, because that is how he should be booked. But I got Braun Breaker not only winning the Royal Rumble, but when we pick numbers, give me number one, because I got Braun Breaker going coast to coast.
Ooh,
like wow. I got Braun Breaker coming in at number one.
I can see
Braun Breaker coming in at number one, winning the Royal Rumble, going to WrestleMania to face CM Punk, and winning the title at Mania.
Have K Quick, R-Truth, Ron Killings, and Ron Cena in the Rumble.
That is a great idea, though. They did it with Foley.
Do you think that the Vision is going to kind of carry him through this Rumble? Like, let's say he comes out at one. Do you think we get like Logan Paul?
Well, I think that's definitely going to be a part of it, especially.
I think it'll be part of it, yeah.
Especially with the way they hyped up the fact that they were all like saying, "Oh, it's all about Braun." Like, I definitely think there's going to be a part through the Rumble where they're just throwing everybody out. Now I think eventually that's going to implode like it always does.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that'll be part of it. And don't forget, you got Roman coming back too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely Roman. Yeah.
Well, I'll just say it right now. That's my pick. One's the Sky, man. My tribal chief going all the way. Like I feel like it got teased at Survivor Series with him and Cody and Punk. I would really like to see just him and Punk go at it one-on-one. But I do feel like Nick, like you said, I feel like Braun Breaker has to be in that main event picture somewhere because we've done too much to not have him there right now.
Because I feel like if he's at least going to be in the final four, but I think he's going to win it. And I can see what you're saying. My only thing is I need to know what Roman's like schedule is as far as filming, and because I think they're still doing some more shots for the movie, even though it's mostly done, and what his press obligations are going to look like. Because I know it might be cool to have him with the title while he's out there promoting Street Fighter, which don't come out until later this year. But like we've had me personally, I'd rather have somebody who's going to be there and can defend the title. It doesn't do anything for TV for the title to be gone or to be away. And why put Roman back in the main event when he's promoting a movie just to have him lose? I would put him in a high-profile marquee matchup at WrestleMania and call it a day. You might be able to set that up here in the Rumble with him. You know, maybe they're trying to do him and Brock one more time. I don't know, but I don't know if him going for a title at WrestleMania right now is realistic or it makes it a lot of sense. I think he's done enough in the business to where he doesn't have to be in the world title picture. He doesn't have to be the guy.
He don't need the belt.
He doesn't need the belt. Just pay him the money like he got it. You pay him the money like he got it, and he gonna show up. So like, but I feel what you're saying. The chairman of the board.
I do think I know the rumors are swirling out there, but I do think we get Chad Gable back for the Rumble too. I think that'd be a good little thing. We get the Americanos in there, and Gable comes out and messes.
Okay, so I'm interested to see how that works when he comes back because we know that it's not the same Americanos that it was.
Unless,
before.
what if he comes back as El Grande Americano? Just like
ain't no way they need to give that gimmick back to Gable.
No, hell no.
And dude's looking jacked as if he wasn't before. Did you see his Instagram post? Dude, he looks jacked right now.
Look, guys will stay in the gym. So like, I can't. You can't give him that gimmick back.
Here's one for you. So Nick, now that I know that you used to cover MMA, you know I never knew this until we got to interview him at the 2024 Royal Rumble. But did you know that Julius Creed helped DC get ready for both the John Jones fights?
Yeah,
dude. He was talking to us, and still in 2024, he's like, "Yeah, and I still think John Jones is a piece of shit." And I was like, "Damn." I was like, "You didn't even fight him, and you still think he's a."
Tell us how you really feel.
Of course, you gotta. Of course. Oh man. Yeah, I knew. I'd heard that. Look, Julius Creed is a freak of nature. Yep. So that to me,
they just had him as a coach on the fucking Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
It's a freak of nature, man. That dude is ridiculously good at what he does, and that doesn't surprise me at all. I can see him if the WWE don't work out, going into MMA and actually making a pretty good name because he's super athletic, man. But he like him, the Creeds are so dang good. I don't understand why they don't put them on TV more. Or is somebody injured? Is there something that I don't know?
No, they just wrestled on Raw.
Them boys got it, boy.
I agree 100%. I'm down with the Creeds. As far as the men's rumble for me, man, I'm with you. I don't know that I want to see it be Roman, especially with him coming back like that. I could see it being Cody, but I want it to be Fatu, bro. I want it to be Fatu, bro. You know, especially because we have such a field that is so unpredictable like that, where there's not like, okay, this guy's got to win. You know, and like even though Brock Lesnar's in there, most of the time when Brock Lesnar's in there, it's automatic like, oh shit, Brock Lesnar's gonna win. I'm just saying, bro. I still think we're headed towards Brock and Gunther somehow.
Well,
and
to your point, I mean, we still got to get the payoff from Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. So if McIntyre is holding the belt, walking into Mania,
Moose has got to get his lick back, bro. That guy is one of the funniest dudes.
But let's not forget, there's the Elimination Chamber after the Royal Rumble. So if Fatu does not win the Royal Rumble, he can still win the Elimination Chamber. Like
that would be right up his alley.
Yeah, and which he should be one of the favorites to win that. That's a brutal
like the
match.
Women's Rumble. That's kind of how I'm seeing the finish for that one. It's either going to be Bianca or Liv, and whoever doesn't win will end up winning the Elimination Chamber because there's still.
I definitely want to see Bianca back in the women's one for sure. I definitely want to see her back.
For me, she's gotta because Jade has the title on SmackDown, and you gotta have that payoff at Mania. So either that's going to be a win, I got Liv Morgan winning the Women's Rumble and Bianca winning the Elimination Chamber because Liv and Stephanie Vaquer at WrestleMania is a big money matchup.
That's a big money match. I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
So like,
did you pick a men's winner? And didn't pick a men's winner, did you?
Nah. No. Okay. Shit, it's gonna be kind of left field, but I'm saying LA Knight.
Wow,
that could happen too. That could happen too.
I would like that. I would like that.
Look, no,
only if it's gonna be a night one main event though. That's the only way.
I think he's gonna win it. I think he's gonna win it, man, because he's been, you know what I'm saying, he's been out with that.
But
injury.
He's been off TV though.
Yeah, like walk with me here. He's been off on TV, you know what I'm saying? He got injured. I can see him coming back and actually winning that motherfucker. Like not on some John Cena type shit, not no type of popping nothing like that, but he's gonna come back, you know what I'm saying, just do that shit because I think him and Punk at WrestleMania will be the money match too.
You like that?
I think that'll be one of the ones.
They did bring that big ass sign of his into Saudi the other day. Did you see that? The big LA Knight fucking whatever.
The only way I can see him possibly winning, if he wins the Rumble, he's gotta win the title at Mania.
Like, I think that's gonna happen.
He's been started LA Knight too many times.
You can't have LA Knight win the Royal Rumble and then go to Mania and lose.
Yeah.
So, and you would think that it's against CM Punk. So the question is, would CM Punk be willing to lose at WrestleMania again? Or like, is he willing? Like, I know he's a team player, or he seems like a team player to me. But would he be willing to just not win and maybe again after what happened last year? Like,
that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, that is a
and then being injured the year before. Like,
yeah,
I feel you, and I know there's a lot of people that want to see LA Knight do his thing. I love him. I love Louisiana Knight. I was at SmackDown when our truth called him that, and I was laughing.
Mike hates when I say that. It's funny.
That's all. Louisiana Knight. Wade is on commentary. Oh, no.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's the best. But I feel like I like that pick, and I feel you. I can't see I
understand
see LA Knight winning the Rumble.
I like it as
the greatest thing. The greatest thing that we can all agree on. The one thing that we can all agree on right now is an open field, and it is very unpredictable this year.
Oh, yeah, it's very.
I love that. I love that. That's what we need is an unpredictable Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
but you got to leave some room to be disappointed too. So it is what. Well,
it is. Speaking of leaving room, bro. Before we get to the other Royal Rumble, is Sammy gonna achieve his lifelong dream and be able to get this dub on Drew McIntyre real quick?
Nah. Drew gotta have a nice run with that title.
I think Drew's gonna take it all the way into Mania. I think he's gonna take it all the way into Mania. It's gonna feel great when Sammy almost wins it, but it's just gonna be what it is. It's gonna be that Rocky thing where he just can't get it done. But I think ultimately this is what's gonna turn him heel. I think we need a little darker Sammy heel with Sami Zayn.
He's gonna bring back El Generico.
Yeah.
Nick, who you got?
I got Drew winning, even though it's in Saudi. because I think Sammy will win the title eventually, but I don't think this is the time. And I feel like this is going to set up something between Sammy and maybe Cody for Mania. Like, I don't know, but we are going to be very entertained by this match because of how Drew has evolved over the past couple of years and how Sammy has evolved as well. But I can't. I got Drew winning that one and retaining the championship.
Absolutely.
I like it. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm thinking it's going to be Drew too. With the women's Royal Rumble, I'm gonna go first because I got to pick out of left field on this one.
Oh,
I think it's going to be Raquel, bro.
Really? Raquel Rodriguez? You hear that, Lily? What? Kyle picked Raquel Rodriguez. When he comes over Saturday, we're gonna shun this man.
Shun this man?
You're gonna shun him?
He picked Raquel Rodriguez to win the Royal Rumble. What? We'll curse him and everything when he walks in. Did you hear? She said, what?
Lily's gonna kick my ass.
He said, what?
Hey, man.
Nah, feeling that.
Raquel has gotten worlds better, the big sexy thing, and since the Kevin Nash stuff,
She's
and
good.
they talk about it all the time.
She's good.
And we're already kind of on the start to the like implosion of the Judgment Day. I think, to your guys' point, I think everybody thinks that Liv is gonna win, and if she just said "fuck y'all" and threw them all out,
yeah.
Like I'm just saying.
I think she'll have a good run in that Rumble though. She has come a long way. I'll give you that.
And they're pushing her.
They are pushing.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing.
I don't see why she wouldn't. But I feel like it's possibly gonna be her. Like she'll be in the final four with Liv and Bianca and one more person. I don't know who it could be. It might be Roxanne. It might be Chelsea Green.
Man, like, I wish they would do more with Chelsea Green, bro.
They may give her a run in this Rumble. Like she could be a dark horse candidate to win it because look,
wow,
Chelsea, the swell of support behind Chelsea Green and her slagents has been like what she does on social media and how she presents herself on TV. People love her, man.
Yeah.
So I would not be mad at a Chelsea Green like run, like a chicken poop heel run in the Rumble where she like fights and like dips out underneath
Use
the bottom
the secret
rope,
harvest, damn it,
and just chills outside until she has an opportunity to come back in and possibly like eliminate somebody and just constantly like keep running in and out of the ring until she gets like the final four and makes a deep run into the Rumble. I would love to see that because I think she's a tremendous talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was another one that got a real good look on that Unreal documentary too, and I feel like
because they love her.
They do love her.
She's got great media skills. She's very nice from what I've seen. Yeah, she could make a good run and then set herself up for a nice.
She could have a lot of entertaining spots too. I could just see her doing a bunch of wild shit in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that, like, I'd love to see her running the Last Legend. I think Last Legend is gonna have a pretty good run in this Rumble too. They about to push the crap out of her in this match and have her eliminate a ton of people. Because the talent is there. I think both Rumbles are going to be wildly entertaining, and I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Did we make? You said Raquel.
I got Raquel. You said Liv. You said
I got Liv.
Yeah,
winning the Rumble.
I got
Who
Liv.
You got J-Bone.
I got Liv too. Wait, I can't say that loud. You know how Alexa Bliss fandom.
I was gonna say you're supposed to pick Alexa Bliss by default.
Oh
yeah.
What do you think about surprise?
Hey, Lily.
Stop it.
Your dad picked against your favorite.
I know. She said I'm cursed. You're cursed. She's gonna curse.
You curse. You are cursed, Kyle.
Watch out for Danhausen.
Hey man, I would love to see Danhausen and Mr. Iguana interact.
That would be fun.
Dude. I hope that comes sooner or later. I don't know what Danhausen's.
If they smart,
I don't know what Danhausen's contract issues look like right now or anything, but
I don't know. But AEW ain't done hell
they
with
ain't
them.
using them.
Look, bro, if they want to make money, that's what you do. You bring in like TNA. I love AEW, but one of the biggest mistakes, biggest fumbles they ever had was Danhausen. Because Danhausen could have made them money for years, man.
He was one of their top merch guys, and he ain't never on TV.
Yeah, he ain't never on TV.
Make them so much money, and they refuse to put him out there. Well, he got injured, but that's neither here nor there. He could have still used him backstage, like those interactions with him and Orange Cassidy. Oh my god! Like it's just
I'm so
Even
bummed.
his blogs are super entertaining, man. It's just like that's a dude that just needs to be on TV.
Bro, I'm so bummed after AEW the other day. Now that means the match that was going to be here in Detroit ain't happening. It was supposed to be him versus Jake something. And now Jake something's bicep.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible.
Past guest of the show, Jake something. Get better, my man.
I don't think we covered surprises in the women's Royal Rumble. You guys got any surprises?
Yeah, I got the Iconic showing up.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and I'm kind of going somewhere crazy with this too. They're gonna probably be the next Slagents for Chelsea Green.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think that Agent P, Slagent P, maybe coming
Slagent
back
P.
in the room. You know, I have a
I would love to see that. Honestly, I would love to see that.
I'd love to see her back because if you got Agent A and Slagent P both in the women's rumble, and to see a showdown between them and the Judgment Day,
that'd be funny.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see the
cool interaction.
If that's what we're gonna do, then I want to see the fucking Elegance brand in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Elegance. Elegance, yes, I would love to see that. That'd be great.
Bianca, I think Bianca's gonna be. I don't know if that's
Bianca's got to come back, bro.
Got to be.
That was who I was gonna say as far as like comebacks. I want to see Bianca come back here.
I know. There was a photo floating around of Nikki Bella was on a flight.
I heard that one.
Like she'll probably pop in there. Sol Ruka, I feel like is going to make an impact.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I'm a big Sol Ruka guy.
So
you know what? I need JC Jane. Just call her. Yeah, have her do this. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time
too. With that too. You could bring Miss Parker in there. I'm always cool with that. Lola Vice is another one that I can get down with too. Former MMA fighter.
I can see Nikita Lyons probably showing up there too. She's gotten a lot better. She's gotten so much better. I gotta give her credit on that. But yeah, I can see Nikita Lyons. I got a left field one for you. Okay. I think Zoe Stark showing up.
I can see. I've heard she's about ready to come back. I like that.
Yeah, I think she's gonna show up for that.
I like that.
This is the only time I really like reading these rumored dirt sheets because I like seeing like the off the wall like possibilities.
Right.
Like, sometimes names you forget about. The one that I seen floating around and I don't even know if it's a possibility or not. Probably not. Was Mandy Rose.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
That would be interesting.
Wait a minute. Nobody has said the other one, bro. What about the fact that we keep seeing Paige in the ring everywhere, bro?
Paige.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
That's the surprise, bro.
Yeah,
that's the big one.
I
folded the professor.
No.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
What?
He does not want it. Look at I don't blame him. I kind of don't blame him.
No.
Why not?
No. Now, okay. Hear me out. I'm not against Paige. I don't think that she needs to go back to WWE. The way that she left and all the stuff that happened.
But Punk too, though.
Punk was kind of different. Like the circumstances were different. Can we think back for a second and remember that Xavier Woods still works for this company?
Yeah,
that's right.
Come on now. Like, is it a smart business decision? Is the question. Would it be cool? Sure. You gonna get a pop from people who know who she is.
But I feel like everybody already knows about the thing with Xavier Woods anyway.
man. You can't. I don't think it's a prudent decision at this juncture. Like, I mean, again, I'm not against Paige. I'm just saying, look at the optics, baby. Let's
I get
not
it.
do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I'm just saying, if she comes back, I'm gonna have to tell you when we're at the show, bro. Like I told you so.
Hey, this is just a side note. Side note, real quick. Has anybody seen any update on Rey Mysterio as far as was that a legit injury on Monday? I haven't seen anything, so
I don't know.
I've heard it look. I mean, he looked hurt, but who knows yet? They haven't said anything.
Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot about Dom.
Yeah.
That's
I forgot about Dom.
Depends on how hurt he is, though.
That was my wild card. I talk a lot of wrestling with my 11-year-old, but I was saying, what if we get Dom and Liv as the winners, and they're both heading to WrestleMania storyline wise? They're already the shit. But talk about heel work, man. They're strutting in the WrestleMania.
Dude, Dom's a baby face. What you mean?
Yeah,
Dom, boy. Dom is Dom is a face, but it's because the people made him a baby, not because storyline has made him baby. He's still Judgment Day. He's still supposed to be a heel, but the fans made him baby. So
definitely,
and rightfully so. Like, people keep trying to tell me that, you know, he don't like Gunther. They're trying to get Gunther Dom heat. I'm like, Dom don't have no heat. People boo him because it's cool to boo him. They don't boo him because they don't like him. Everybody want to like Dom. Everybody want to like Dom. Though. Like there was a time, but that time is past. Like, people boo him because it's chic to boo him. It's not because they don't like him. People boo Gunther because they don't like him.
They don't like Gunther at all.
That's a different kind of heat. So Dom is a baby because the people made him a baby, but on storyline he ain't baby.
That's a hell of a wild card to have in that Royal Rumble. That is one that I don't think any of us would be upset if he won it.
I would.
Speaking of Devin, our original 4 question is dad bod veteran as calm as he comes off in his videos.
Like, you know how people wake up in the morning and drink a cup of coffee? He wakes up and drink tea. Like, legit drink tea. Now, John is not British. In his videos, he uses a British accent. He is not British. He's a liar. He's a freaking liar. And you're going to find that out this Saturday at Music Hall in Detroit, Michigan for X Takeover. But John he's very cool. He's very calm and collected, unless you threaten his people. Because John is a security guy. He's a Navy vet. If you threaten his people, it's on and popping. So, but he is a very kind, very sweet man, and I'm very honored to be a part of this tour with him and Sherry and Kelly Mano in Detroit Saturday. See you there. Buy your
Devin,
tickets.
bring your ass out on Saturday out here, bro.
Come on, get a babysitter. Come on. I see that picture.
See? You heard the man.
Get out there. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I mean, tickets while they're still available, because they're going fast. Like, I
was gonna say, I still gotta get me a ticket.
Yeah, it's going fast, man. I wish we'd have talked. Dang it. We'll talk about it off there.
Hell yeah. But dude, we've kept you for a while. Let everybody else know one more time where they can find you at, what we got in store this weekend. And we're gonna have to report back and see if any of us really guessed the Royal Rumble right.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out that day. X Takeover, Detroit, Michigan, Music Hall, Greektown. Come check us out, man. It's gonna be so much fun. Myself, the Dad Bod veteran, the real Slim Sherry, and Kelly Mano, along with our host Justin Ruppel. 8:00 show. Doors open at 7. There's a meet and greet at 6:00 for those who are inclined to get those tickets. The meet and greet is a great experience. You get a nice little swag bag and get your own personal picture with us, and we get to chat for a little while. I always love the meet and greets to get out. I love to get out and touch the people. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a lot of fun. Come see us, Music Hall, Detroit, Saturday, January 31st. Doors open at 7:00. We would love to see you there, and let's have some fun, man. Because I'm gonna rock, I'm gonna make you laugh, and we might get some Royal Rumble spoilers on the stage. I don't know. We're gonna see. Maybe.
All right, Devin's got one more for me to throw you out, and since I know you're the music guy, I feel like this is a good one. Another question: obviously? I assume you watched ECW. If so,
Yes.
What's your favorite ECW theme song?
Walk.
Fuck yes, dude.
RVD.
I talked to Rob Van Dam about this, dude. Hell yeah. If you guys haven't done it, go check out our interview with Van Dam. Van Dam said that was his favorite theme song to come out to, too.
Like, Walk was great. I mean, they had some others, Tommy Dreamer, Man in the Box, classic.
Sandman, dog.
Classic.
Love
Sandman, another one just classic. So there's some good ones, but for me, it won't be better than Walk. And Walk is the anthem for ECW.
Can't even argue that one. Can't even argue that one.
Shout out to past guest of the show, Rob Van Dam. Shout out to our guy Devin and our original 4. Rest in peace to our guy Kyle's mom. With that being said, we are gonna be in the building this Saturday. Make sure you check it out. Gen X Takeover. If you're watching the Royal Rumble, make sure you're following us at KO3C Pod and all those good things. Let us know what you think. Tell us if we got the right picks, if we know what's going on. If you guys missed it, go back and check out our chat on Tuesday with Joshua Double J Pagan, and no, I'm not talking about Jeff Jarrett, but he still is great. Make sure you check him out February 10th on DAZN Boxing. And we had the co-main event on Tuesday as well, as Caroline Vare is getting ready to step in the ring with Delphine Pursoon, 50-3. Good fights on DAZN. Make sure you check it out. Until next time and in the in-between time, hit that button. Check out our sponsors. Peace.